Hi everyone, I am Donna Sibi. In this video, I am going to discuss about class inheritance, method overriding and operator overloading in Python. First, let's see what is inheritance. Inheritance is a powerful feature in object-oriented programming. Inheritance allows us to define a class that inherits all the methods and properties from another class. The new class is called child class and the one from which it inherits is called the parent class. Now let's discuss about different types of inheritance in Python. They are single inheritance, multiple inheritance, multi-level inheritance and hybrid inheritance. Single inheritance. When a child class inherits from only one parent class, it is called single inheritance. And this is the simplest type of inheritance. This is the pictorial representation and syntax of single inheritance. Now let's see an example of single inheritance. In this example, first a class is defined with the class keyword followed by class name, that is parent. Inside the class, we created a function showParent to print the parent name. Then we create a child class and that is inherited from the parent class. The format for creating the child class is class followed by class name and within the parenthesis write the base class name. Inside the derived class, we created a function showChild to print the child name. Then we create an object ch1 of the child class. Then access the parent class attributes and child class attributes. After that, access the parent class method and child class method. The output of the program is Mark John. Multiple inheritance. Multiple inheritance provides us the flexibility to inherit multiple base classes in the child class. That is, a class can be derived from more than one base class. This is the pictorial representation and syntax of multiple inheritance. Now let's see a simple example of multiple inheritance. I have defined two classes, father and mother. Father has one method, skills, and it just prints gardening, programming. Mother has one method called skills and it just prints cooking, art. Then I have defined a child class from these two classes. The format is class name, then within the parenthesis we specify the base class names. Then that will inherit the child class from these two parent classes. Child class has one method skills. Now if you want to inherit the base class skills methods, then just type the class name, that is father.skills and mother.skills. So what this will do is, when it executes the child class method, it will first execute father.skills method and mother.skills method and then it will print sports. Then we create an object C of the child class and access the method skills. The output we get from this program is gardening, programming, cooking, art, sports. Multi-level inheritance. Multi-level inheritance is achieved when a derived class inherits another derived class. There is no limit on the number of levels up to which the multi-level inheritance is achieved in Python. Given below is the syntax and pictorial representation of multi-level inheritance. Now let's see an example. In this example, we can see three classes, that is class person, class employee and class programmer. Class person is the base class and it contains method display. Class employee is the derived class and we can see this is derived from the base class person and it contains another method. Then the third class programmer is derived from the class employee. We create an object P1 for the programmer class and we call the method belongs to class person, class employee and class programmer. After running this program, we get the output as hello, this is class person. Hello, this is derived class employee. Hello, this is another derived class. Next is hybrid inheritance. Hybrid inheritance is the combination of multiple inheritance and multi-level inheritance. The class is derived from the two classes as in the multiple inheritance. However, one of the parent classes is not the base class, it is a derived class. This is the pictorial representation of hybrid inheritance. Now we will see a programming example. In this example, we can see four classes, that is class school, class teacher 1, class teacher 2, class student. Class school contains one method fun1 and this will print I am the school class. The second class teacher 1 is inherited from school class. It contains one method fun2 and it will print I am a teacher 1. In the similar way, we create another class, that is teacher 2. It is also inherited from school class and it contains a method fun3 and this will print I am a teacher 2. Class student is being inherited from teacher 1 and teacher 2. The student class contains a method fun4 and it will print I am a student. Then we create an object of student class, that is obj. Using this object we call all the functions. The output we get from this program is I am the school class, I am a teacher 1, I am a teacher 2, I am a student. This is all about inheritance in Python. Now let's see what is method overriding. The method overriding in Python means creating two methods with the same name but differ in the programming logic. Following conditions must be met for overriding a function. First one is inheritance should be there. Function overriding cannot be done within a class. We need to derive a child class from a parent class. And the function that is redefined in the child class should have the same signature as in the parent class, that is same number of parameters. In Python, method overriding occurs simply defining in the child class a method with the same name of a method in the parent class. When you define a method in the object, you make the latter able to satisfy that method call. So the implementations of its ancestors do not come in play. This is a simple example. Now let's discuss a program. We have a class A. In this class we have a method show. This will print in A show. Then we create another class B, and this class is inherited from class A. It means that you will get all the features of A to B. Class B also has a method show and that will print in B show. When we were not having show inside B, it was going to A. Now, since we have show inside B, it will print the show of B. That is, this show overrides the show of A. Then we create an object of B and call the method show. The output is in B show. Finally, let's discuss about what is operator overloading in Python. Operator overloading in Python is the ability of a single operator to perform more than one operation based on the class of operands. For example, the plus operator can be used to add two numbers, concatenate two strings, or merge two lists. Similarly, you can define additional methods for these operators to extend their functionality to various new classes, and this process is called operator overloading. Let's see an example. We create a class book and define in it, and I am giving a price. So self.price is equal to price. Now we need to define a function and we are overriding underscore underscore add function. This add function is going to get the first as a self and then other. So we just need to return self.price plus other.price. Then we create two objects of the book class, and one is $10 and other is $20. Then we define total price variable and let just say book1 dot price plus book2 dot price. Then we print the total price and we are getting the output as 30. That's all about the topics. Hope you all understood these topics. Thank you.